Phil still hasn't replaced my stuff. Why is that still here? And why is it blocking my window? Thanks, Mrs. Eliminator. This is both creepy and flattering.
Hello, you've reached the evil lair of X the Eliminator. Please leave a message with your name, time, and the mission of death about which you called. Unless you're Birdman, in which case you can just surrender the crest on Birdman's helmet. Where is the stop button on this? Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, maybe this thingamajig fits into the whatchamacallit thing here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this looks harmless enough. Whoa, good thing it fired harmlessly outside.
McGilla Gorilla, what is your beverage of choice?
Coffee.
And more than coffee, Javalux coffee. Now, I have your sworn affidavit that you were in the vicinity of the building purchasing a coffee in a paper cup identical to the one found at the crime scene around midnight the evening of the burglary.
Sure.
Well, then why don't you go ahead and just admit that you did it?
All right, you got me. Now can I go home to Mr. Peebles?
Yay! Well done. Guilty as charged.
Wait, can't we hear some actual testimony here? There's nothing for me to poke holes through.
I had just gotten off of work. I stopped at the Javalux across from 7 and 7 to pick up a coffee before going home. I spilled some of the hot coffee on my lap. Fortunately, I ordered a triple duper grande and still had some to drink. I stood right up and then couldn't sit down. The pain made everything kinda hazy. That must have been when I robbed Birdman's office.
Harvey, beware the mind taker.
Oops, that's not what I meant to present to court. Wrong thing, wrong thing. I would beg to differ with this statement, but I think it sounds just fine. How do you know you robbed my office?
Isn't that what I'm charged with? Should I confess to something else? I'm confused.
You couldn't have robbed my office. It's impossible. The coffee you spilled on yourself prevented you from sitting down or even bending over. You wouldn't be able to fit through my door.
I suppose that's true. I didn't do it then?
Well done, Harvey. I'd like to pronounce our primo primate friend here.
Objection. I'd like a chance to further question the witness.
Spoil sport.
Mr. Gorilla, you say you could not bend over at the time of the crime.
Yes, that coffee did it to me.
Can you climb, Mr. Gorilla?
Like a monkey.
Could you climb up through the window of Mr. Birdman's office?
So that's how I did it.
Exactly.
Objection! I can prove he didn't do that.
Really, how?
There was something that would have gotten in his way. When I came into my office this morning, I saw X's death ray machine blocking the windows. There's no way Magilla Gorilla could have gotten past it.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! Not guilty again! Harvey, you're on a roll.
Am I interrupting anything?
Come on in, Birdman. You're the man of the hour.
Oh, who's the stiff?
Birdman. Just what this party needs. More sausage in the soup.
Oh, so you're a real animal, they tell me.
I'm a primate.
You know, I still don't have any clue what happened to all my stuff.
Then let's figure it out. Oh, this'll be great. Court is in the hot tub.
All right, but I want to prosecute this time. It's my stuff we're talking about here.
I call defense.
Done and done. Harvey, call your first witness.
Peanut?
Oh, yeah, I'll testify. As long as I don't have to actually stand.
Deal. Go.
I call Peanut to the stand. The Bubble Jet. I know you had something to do with this. Come clean.
Okay, here goes. I didn't steal anything, period. How's that for a testimony?
Fool! Now I will lose my precious gravitas! Whatever that is. I have been defeated by the legal wrangling of my own incompetence. Come on, Peanut, play along. Tell us what you did that night.
I was playing darts at the birdcage. That's where I ran into X the Eliminator. He seemed a bit intoxicated, so I offered to look after his death ray device. Oh my. I would do the same for any friend.
So, you're friends with X the Eliminator?
Well, by friend, I mean more like business associate. Then there would need to be the right reasons.
What about 1,000,000? Or at least 1,000 reasons?
Yeah, those would be the right reasons.
So how did you get that thing all the way back to my office by yourself?
I drove.
You don't have a car!
I know, I drove X's car.
So that explains those keys.
Yep, regular old car keys.
Yeah, let's see what X has to say about all of this. Next witness.
That's my line. Line taker!
Can I call X to the stand?
Better. Spill it, baghead.
Can you tell us what happened that night?
I was out celebrating the opening of my new business, and I suppose I may have had a few too many. Now, I asked Peanut if he'd watch after my death ray machine for me. I don't remember what happened afterward. And now I find myself accused by you of robbing you blind. Me, your #1 fan. A foe. I mean foe.
Did you give him these keys?
Yes, they're to the mother's escort. Damned escort.
Everyone give Birdman a hand for completely wasting our time!
I have been defeated by the legal wrangling of my own incompetence. Come on, Peanut, play along. Tell us what you did that night.
I was playing...
So, you're friends with X the Eliminator.
Well, by friend, I mean more like business associate. Then there would need to be the right reasons.
What about a...
So how...
Everyone give Birdman a hand for completely wasting our time!
I have been...
Okay.
Come on. So, you're... What about... So how did you get that... Did you give him these keys?
Yes, they're to the mother's escort. Damned escort.
Would those, in fact, be keys to a moving van rented out by this company?
Yes, how did you... It's so hard to talk about. But I'm finally moving into a place of my own.
Say, tell me more about this place you're moving into.
Well, I finally decided to move out of my mother's basement. I needed a moving van, and I paid Peanut to lend me a hand with lugging everything. My arms are so sore from packing and moving that I can barely move them. Anyway, it's a quiet little place. It's on the water with an amazing view.
What kind of view do you have in an underground lair?
Darn it! That was supposed to be a surprise. I had a whole set of death traps installed just for you.
So, X, where did you get the money for something like that?
Oh, shut up. You know what I did. You've known it all along.
I did? I mean, yes, I did.
Just do it. Do it! Lay down that final piece of evidence, that last piece of the puzzle that will reveal my crime and seal my fate.
So, myharveyobsession.com, we buy/sell Harvey Birdman memorabilia. Huh?
Damn you, Birdman! You foiled my plans once again.
I still have some questions, though.
Let me. X's nefarious plot was to auction Harvey's stolen stuff off to the highest bidder, which, since it was all worthless to anyone but Harvey, would be Harvey. Then X hoped to make a bulk trade, the missing office furniture, or Harvey's crest, I am brilliant.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Well, everybody, everything's back to normal. And Peanut, X, do you have anything to say to me?
Drawing a blank? Something to do with you loaning me your crest?
No, you can thank me for not pressing charges.
Oh, yeah. I guess I could. But I won't!
One question. There was something found on 2 pieces of evidence that wasn't explained at trial, and that was... peanut oil, both on the nutsack and on the coffee cup. How did that happen?
It's not a nutsack if it don't have nuts in it.
Nutsack! Ha ha! Finally getting that.
And the coffee cup with peanut oil?
Yeah, that was mine. And that wasn't oil. Although it was a peanut derivative.